Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. As you can tell, this week's video is going to focus on the War for Cybertron Kingdom Airazor. And just looking at her in the box still, because as you can tell, I have yet to open her up. She is looking awesome. I love the way the figure is displayed in the box there. I'm going to zoom in on her just a bit. Look at that. That is really awesome. And I mean, it's as if she had just stepped out of the TV screen. And in addition, look at this incredible art that they have been doing ever since Kingdom came out. Well, hell, I have to say, even with Earthrise, you've seen the artwork that just wraps around, and more so with Kingdom. I mean, you see Airazor in her, I think is she a falcon? I think she's a falcon. Let me know in the comments below on that. I just want to be certain of her, on her species of bird. But look at her in her robot mode, and it is, man, that is awesome. And even more so, look in the background. You see the Nemesis, where the head crash landed. I mean, good gravy. That, yeah, I'm just so floored here. Now, I wanted to, as a matter of fact, before I dive into the type of class she is, because she is a deluxe class figure, so she's going to be kind of small. But at the same time, for anyone that has seen these out in the wild, I understand they go real quick. I got lucky and I was able to do a pre-order on her through Hasbro Pulse, and I'm pretty sure she might still be available through Big Bad Toy Store or some of the other toy sellers online. So if you happen to see it online, don't hesitate, get it, because these are going real quick. So let's go ahead and continue with the box art here. And again, you got that incredible artwork. I've said it once and I'll say it again. If Hasbro had gone ahead and put this artwork in the form of posters, I'd be getting this too. That is so awesome there. And of course, finally, you got the product shots on here, and very, very nice. Now, I have seen other reviews of this particular figure, so I am so grateful that I'm able to get one of my own. So let's go ahead and turn her back around. There she is. One final look. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get her opened up. And there she is, all transformed in her beast mode and ready to take flight. And I have to say, she is very impressive. Look at the detail on her wings. Very nice. Her head sculpt, very, very reminiscent of her Falcon mode. Now, you do see some robot kibble, but not a whole lot, as a matter of fact. So it really depends on how you display her, really, especially in this mode. Very, very, very nice. As you can tell, you know, she does have some visible head syndrome, but you do see the back of it in her chest, so it kind of blends in very nicely. I think, and I want to say I did see a reviewer do this. There we go. Where I think her mouth does open. No, yes, it does open up just slightly. So there you go. She's in her falcon mode, and like I said, very nice. I am liking this very well. I mean, wow. And I'm trying to see if I can get a shot of her without my fat hand in the way, but can't do that. So there we go. Put her perched up here just a bit. And like I said, very, very nice. Alright, now before we go ahead and proceed further, here we have the cards that they normally come in. You see the golden disc on there, and the card that it comes with happens to be Dinobot, and they show him as a Predacon. Now, as we unpeel it, we see a much more detailed form, with his weapons out. So that's a very nice card. I didn't show that when I originally reviewed Dinobot. I was already frustrated the last time, mostly because of certain aspects with the figure. So if you want to see me go off, that would be the video to look to. Anyway, moving on. So this is a very, very nice figure. The wings do go up, they do go down. The head can turn to the left, can turn to the right, or whichever way it is. There is no up and down. As you saw, her talons can go back, especially if you want to display her in flight. So very, very nice here. So I'm really looking forward to transforming her. And as you can tell, there is some really good robotic detail on the legs here, just a bit. So very, very nice. Now, before we go any further, I'm just going to go ahead and take the opportunity to adjust my camera angle, and we'll go ahead and let's get started with transformation. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting for me to adjust this. So, what we're going to do at this time is we're going to go ahead and first and foremost take off the weapons here on the side. So, to take these off, put these off to the side here. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and untab the legs here. Now they're being held by a tab. There's that little slot right there. There's the tab. So when you transform her, just make sure that goes in there and snaps in. So once that is untabbed, you're going to turn the legs down like so and like so. Now you're going to go ahead and put the feet, straighten that out, and you're going to turn, you're going to turn the calves around like so. And you're going to do that with the other. Now, the waist, seems to have a different thing in mind. Alright, so once the calves are turned around, you're going to see how they line up right there. Now, once that's turned around, you're going to do the same with the feet here. So you're going to twist that around, and you're going to twist that around once again. And there you go. Now, one thing you're going to do now, we're going to twist the waist around so it's facing like so. Alright. And we're going to fold the wings in, and we're going to push them back just a bit. We'll be coming back to that in a moment. Now, one thing we're going to do next is we're going to move these side arms out, and they're kind of slid inside her waist. Well, yeah, kind of inside her waist here. And once these are out, you're going to fold the arms out like so, or I should say the forearms, and you're going to turn the arms so that way they're facing out. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to untab this section, which is already done, and we're going to pull this open. We're going to pull this down just a bit, and we're going to twist the head so that way the chest will be out. But in addition, we're going to lift the tail up where it untabs from the back, and now we're going to go ahead and need to go ahead and, because this section here in the back, oops, for those that didn't see it, sorry, I was out of camera frame. Alright, there we go. Alright, so once we got the head up, as you see, this lower section needs to come down. Now it's on a rocker, and I'm going to try them right here, as you can tell. So we need to go ahead and twist this down, and then once that is there, now we're going to go ahead and make sure this head is there. Now there is that little peg there that's going to go underneath into that port right there. There we go. And then that should do it. Now we're going to fold the wings back just a bit, and these on the sides are shoulder pads, so they are going to go up. And now we're going to put these arm pieces here on her forearms, so they're going to peg in. Now these are like the little missiles that are on there. They're just a little bit larger, but excuse me. Other than that, I do believe she is done. I'm going to go ahead and angle the camera just a bit. All right. All right. Zoom in just a little. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we're going to zoom in just a little bit further. Nice. Okay, so zoom out just a little. So there she is in her robot mode, and it is very nice. I like it. Before we go any further in terms of me complimenting her looks, let's go to articulation. So her head is on a ball joint, can go 360, can look up, can look down, can look left, can look right. So I mean, she's very nice looking. As you can tell, she's looking around. Her arm is also can go 360, but of course because of the wings in the back, it will hit. So, and she's got upper bicep rotation. Her arms can go a little over 90 degrees. Unfortunately, there is no wrist rotation. So if you want to be able to have her do that, replay that one scene in Beast Wars, I think at the beginning of the second season, where her and Cybertron wind up finding Black Arachnia outside of the Maximal base, and she's like, you know, she's got her weapon poised at Black Arachnia after she decks her, and she's like, make a move, please. So you can always go ahead and replay that. I may actually take a couple shots of her doing that. So be on the watch at the end of the video for that one. She does have waist rotation. Her legs can kick up about 90 degrees. They can kick back, but they will hit the tail. She does have above the knee rotation, and her knees she can bend over 90 degrees. Now, this is the one thing that I do have an issue with, and that's that because of the transformation, her lower calf close to the ankle can bend again, so just be mindful of that. And because her feet are on a ball joint, they do have a little bit of ankle articulation, so you can put her in a type of, you know, pose on here. So other than that, I have to say, you know, this is a good figure. I like it. You know, a lot of the figures that have come from this line, they try to go ahead and make sure they are as tune accurate as possible. Now, granted, the colors are a little bit off. I'll see if I can try and find a pic so you can get a side-by-side comparison of the figure as well as the animation model. So you'll see what I'm talking about. But all in all, I'd like to say they did a good job in trying to make this, like I said, close to the animation model, but, you know, as well as giving her the articulation that this line is starting to get known for. So that is always a good thing. But let me ask you, because I do have friends in my local Transformers group that basically they have gotten this this figure out in the wild. So again, let me ask you, have you gotten it yourselves? Did you find out in the wild, or did you purchase it online like I did? So if so, leave me your comments and suggestions in the comment section down below. Now, before I continue, I did forget, on a scale of 1 through 10, I'd like to go ahead and give this figure, I would say, a 9. Mostly because, you know, there is the issue with this section here on her leg, or on her legs. But at the same time, you know, I'm thinking they could have given her a little bit more accessories, honestly. I know that she didn't have a whole lot to begin with other than these little missiles. Though, of course, I think they could have given her something smaller. Like, I think she had like 2 missiles on either side that just came out and like so. But again, that's just my personal opinion. So again, if you have a comment or even a suggestion concerning the channel, again, leave them in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. Every subscription that you make helps out my channel. When you click onto the bell icon and set it up to receive notifications about this channel, you will receive it. Every new video that I post up, you'll get notice right off the bat saying, hey, a new video's come up. So I look forward to receiving some comments if there are any, and if you like to see more, or if you have a figure you want me to try and review, if I have it or if I'm able to find it, let me know in the comments section, again, down below. Without any further ado, I'd like to at least thank each and every one of you. So far, it has been a great ride, and I look forward to seeing what the future has to hold. And once again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.